Welcome to day 2 of Blueprints, which is actually day... I think I'm on day 8, but I guess I'm at the end of day 7. We're actually not live now, we are... This is an actual VOD. I think today is the hottest day of the year, and when I was meant to be live earlier, it was like, you know, I was like melting, especially with the windows shut. So I'm testing out if I can use this webcam with natural light from the outside. Not sure how it's going to go, I might have to keep adjusting it, but I'm sure we finished day 7 last time. But I guess we're on day 7, and let's just continue. So yeah, this is up, not in the live tab, but it'll be in the playlist, and hopefully you'll be able to find it before I go live next time. Okay, so I shouldn't have went in. How am I going to do 48 steps? What have I missed? Okay, let's just go. I don't know what the point of the spare room is, because it takes you one further, but like, does it actually matter if to map out the whole map, if that makes sense? I'm not sure what the plan is for this day, but I guess we'll just see if we can find anything new. But this is good to like double back on yourself, you know, we can do this puzzle. So 19 5 minus 2 3. Have I forgot it already? Was that times? Oh wait, so it's not always... Oh, I want to actually know how you're meant to work out the colours. Plus, minus, times, divide. So if this... So it's like plus in the middle, minus is the next one out, times is that one, and divide is the fourth one. Okay. So it's not actually about the colours, it's about where they are. So this is 5 times 2. This is 3 times 2 divided by 6. So 1. This is 6. What's the order are we going? I guess this. Plus, minus, times, divide. So we're doing 6 minus 1 is 5. 5 times 3 is 15. 15 divided by 5 is 3. Okay, we're done. They're definitely getting harder quicker. Okay, so we have a key card again, but we still have never found a use for the key card. So now we have our upgraded storeroom, which will cut us off. But that is fine because it gives us stuff, and then we can go back the other way. And the gem. I want to go here now just because this is so cut off, like, you know. So the den is the only one that actually lets us keep going unless we want to go to the shop. Because we do have the money for it, but it does mean that we can only go one way, which is fine. Why don't I actually do this again, the clock in, clock out thing? So is this what the key card is for? To clock in? Or... Because I'm sure, was I not saying like clock in, clock out like isn't a thing anywhere? So we can buy 3 gems, 1 gem for 3, or you get... Okay, we'll buy a set of gems. And do we want the shovel or the magnifying glass? I wonder like what... You know, if we get the... I guess that's like what I want to do. I want to get the dark room and I want to get the breaker box, and then we want to use magnifying glass to like work out what's going on. Okay, so this gives us... It's the same amount of options, isn't it? But I know this one has potential more options, I think. And is there anything in here? We're kind of just getting cut off like instantly. This might be a very short day. Okay, I think the chapel gives us one more room below. The parlour gives us a gem. We have enough gems, so I feel like we might just do the chapel. We're going to lose all our money, but you sometimes get some back in here. Sometimes. Okay, big fan of the observatory just to get our stars up and see what's going on. Okay, so what did they do? I wonder... I feel like I only had to change it the first time. And since then it's always been in this direction. So now we have 4 stars, which is 1 gem, okay. So not amazing, but the more times we go in there, the better it will get, you'd assume. Okay, now West Wing Hall, just to keep options open. Is there any point using the magnifying glass on just like random stuff? Okay, and then I'm going to go this way just so we can see what's going on. Courtyard. Just, I feel like this only has shovel spaces. Does this always have the metal detector? Like the metal detector, unless there's like a secret use for it, it's kind of useless at this point, but I mean, it's just good to just get a reminder of, you know, there's things in here, don't go too quick. Yep. Hallway just gives us another way to go. I want to go back down the way. See, I feel like at this point, the passageway is obviously, it costs gems because it's powerful, because it opens up like different ways to go, but it only opens up one way, you know? So I feel like this is kind of like a failed daft, but maybe, I mean, the toilet might be important at some point. Not now, but... Yep, fake note. And then do we go kitchen just so we can keep going? Can't buy anything. It's not going great, but we are continuing. I feel like I've not like done anything this playthrough, but we're going quite quick. Breaker box in the hopes of getting the dark room. I do kind of like that. And then there's coin on the floor. Okay, cool. Oh, we can actually... We have this to do. Okay. So it has to be off, blue, green, white, red, purple. And to make... So, like... Okay, that's off. Green, red. So we're halfway there. So we have to get... Oh no, wait. There we go, that's it. So this has to be... This stays off. This is... blue. I wonder, are there other buttons? No, okay. I was saying, like, because I'm pushing X to change that, like, what if you push something else? Yeah, so that has to be off, this has to be blue, this is green, this has to be white. It says to get white, you have to get 6 purple. Okay. So I wonder, to get white, you have to get 6 purple, but we have to find out how to get purple. But... So if we make them all green, then that unlocks blue. Hopefully there's a reset on this. So we want blue to be there. Can we like, how do we... I want to let you turn these off. But this is going to be impossible. Why are they like this now? Okay, we got purple. Oh wait, so now, how did I do that? Because we need them all to be purple. So what, okay, if they're all... I don't understand. Okay. Okay. So they move when you hit a color, it moves to the right and it mixes. So if we hit this, the blue goes into the red. So if we make that red, then that, then that, then... Okay, we have them all purple now. So now you have to be white. Okay. You have to be red. No. Okay, so make that red now. Blue goes into there. How do we... Okay, that... So that now... Okay. I don't even know if we found this door. Actually quite, that puzzle, it's one of those ones, it's like, you know, when you hit the button and the other two turn off. Gemstone Cavern has been unlocked and added to the campsite. You start each day with 2 gems. Okay. And I wonder, can we also like go there? Like, is that like an actual place? I guess we'll turn the key cards off, and I don't actually think this matters because I think when you go in the dark room it flips off anyway, so we have to come back. So I'm just gonna leave that for now. I'm happy with the progress we made there. And yeah, that puzzle, it seems very hard, and then it kind of... I don't know if I actually know if I fully get it, but it's easy enough to... Not brute force, but you know, you're just gonna like click things and slowly make your way towards the outcome you want. So now we're wanting the dark room. Oh, this is it actually, isn't it? Okay, so I wonder, does it actually matter like how we end the game? I guess actually we'll take the steps and then we'll go outside and see if we missed an item there, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll go into the, I don't know, the spare room, whatever, and then we will check out the bunker if we can get there. I don't know where. So there's no map of the outside. Change your items for something. I don't know if that is relevant, but to be fair, these don't do anything. I'm kind of wanting to do the shelter just because we've not done it yet. And there might be some kind of like other mechanic here. Because we do need to find the basement at some point. And we are now underground, so... Okay, so we've got... The shelter's time lock save can be accessed by setting an unlock date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once in the main, the lock will remain open for 4 hours. So the note that is on the table has the date on it, and then we have to add the day, like day 1, day 2, and then we have to look at the clock to find the time, I think. Which actually shouldn't be too hard. Okay, So we can check the radiation levels. I don't know. Okay, so if we use the lab, then the radiation spikes. And all doors in the house will unlock if it's above 12. Okay, into this. I wonder if there's more passwords, because you see at the bottom left, last password, but so far they've all been swan song. So like, why would it not just be insert, like, password, you know? So maybe you can log in as like different people. And this is the thing, are these all... So is it November 4th? Like, day 1 is November 4th, I mean. And as there's no... Yeah, there's no clock in here, so you have to... I'm just looking at the... There's no I on the keyboard. Astiv, GH, check it out. ZXC, V, B, and M. Yeah, so every letter, every other key is there, except for I. Which... Remember where we are for now. Given that the red card is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan of disabling the access sealed to network kind of thing. Okay, so more lore, I think. And these are the beds that the 3 people were staying in. Okay, so I think I'm going to look at this again and see... You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future, it will stay open for 4 hours. Okay, so I'm going to now see, can we work out what day it is, look at a clock, work out what time it is, and then open the safe. So I do think there is a chance that that first note that we get says the date on it, and then we just, like, was that sent on the day that we arrived, or, you know, I mean, there's a clock there, so. Yeah, no date, so we have to work out. So we have to somehow work out what the day we started on was. And I'm guessing it will just be in a note. But, I mean, we're going to call it a day, so we may as well just give it a go. Actually, we should look for the shelter again if possible. But, actually, you know what? I think the bomb shelter, not the shelter, the mine, I think it might be up there. So I do think I might have seen it. Unsure. I should have looked at the time. Yeah, so I'm just going to guess that November 4th, is the day that everything shut down, is the day we got here. And the time is 10:25 in the morning? Or maybe that's why, you know, I was saying like you can't stay overnight, but it was like at midnight. I think that, I guess we start every day at like 9 AM. Okay, so we'll just say 11 AM on November 4th, day 7. Which was this? Okay, we've seen that. We can look at all of our days. We've done that, yeah. So, 11 AM on November 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th? Possibly. Unlock date November 10th. Must be at least 1 hour in advance. Okay, so we'll do 12 PM. Confirm. And that's the thing, like what? I guess it makes sense. It opens for 4 hours, so now it makes sense to go back out. look for anything else. I'm trying to work out where the steps get taken off you. Because we can't go this way because... I wonder, is it always the garage that takes you outside, or are there other ways to get outside? Yeah, I guess we'll just explore because it's still not even 11 yet. Oh, this is where the fire goes. Okay. And there's no way you'll be able to follow these to see anything. That looks puzzly. I think we have been in here, but now maybe with a metal detector. Nope. So that was a step. Okay. You know, it's kind of weird that this section isn't locked at the start. Like, I know, I guess this is where you stay, but... Okay, the mine is over here. Gemstone Cavern. Here's last equipment for the new mine. I don't think we're going to need more than this, especially if we're going to limit excavations to 2 stones per day. There's a cart down there. I feel like this might actually be important, so I'm going to... I was told by the engineer that getting greedier than that might risk the structural integrity of the cave wall, so I guess we'll have to adhere to his expert opinion, at least for now. We managed to remove all but 1 minecart from the old tunnels, 2 of which were too rusted and worn down to be of any use. So Dave went ahead and made the call to scrap them. I'm not sure that the foreman is going to be happy, but hopefully he can move over. Now there's still 1 more cart down there, but it's locked on a short deck and it was way too difficult to move from the reservoir side. So is that this side? It's a little bit awkward because it's blocking the passage, so I suggest someone move it from the other side if they can get over there. The boss informed us that there are 2 other ways into the site from that side, but I think we're going to leave that for someone else to finish up if the old man really wants it done. That was kind of not telling as much. Oh. Okay. But I think all it's saying is, just like the garage opens up onto the left side, there's something that opens up on the right side that takes you into the mines, which lets you move a minecart and open that section maybe. So that could be one of our next goals. Like, unlock the whatever the opposite of the garage is, unlock that. While also trying to get in the dark room with a magnifying glass so we can use that code. But I think it's time to... Oh, you have to actually go in the menu. Okay. But now we do start with 2 gems and 2 coins, so you know, we're already getting that kind of roguelike progression where the game's getting easier. We made a charming cottage. 20 rooms, rank 6, 55 steps. It's probably one of the weirdest layouts that we had. And I knew we unlocked the shelter this time.